Welcome to another edition of Wrenches in Motion, and I got something for you. You may not be excited, but I am. This is a 2003 Acura CL Type S with 229,000 miles on it, and the wrong rims. These are 01 to 02 style. Just picked this up from the auction. Actually, I was in Wisconsin bidding. The car's in Virginia. Won the auction. You'll see that. Texted a friend of mine. He went to pick it up. Had to throw a jump on it. Started it, drove it up on the trailer. So I'm about to drive it off the trailer and bring it over to the garage so I can start looking at it. There's a story behind this car, and the story is I looked at it before it was going up for auction in December, I think it was. I went there to look at other cars at the auction, and they had pulled this out for some reason. So I looked, it said non-runner. So I hooked a jump box up to it, started it right up, and I was like, huh, non-runner, okay. Let it idle for a little bit, turned it off, and the next auction it came up. So I bid, didn't win, thought it was going to be sold. 2 auctions later, it comes up again. I bid again, didn't win, figure it got sold. So it came up for auction again for the 3rd time, and this time it said no reserve, will be sold to the highest bidder. So I bid again, and I think I dropped out at, I want to say 650 bucks. Well, sure enough, the next bid won it. So I thought, well, I just lost the CL. And then to my surprise, it came up again. And I said, well, this time I'm not going to let it get away. So you'll see the ending of the auction. $815 plus fees was $937, and I'm pretty happy. I know for sure it needs a battery because this one's measuring a whole 2 volts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the enclosed trailer from the truck, pull this out somewhere, probably somewhere over there somewhere, throw a jump box on it, get the car off the trailer, swap batteries. I'm gonna go get a battery, put that in, and then I'll throw the code reader on it to see, because it was flashing a few codes, but with the battery being that low, it could have been a low battery, or it could not be. So we'll get into it, you guys will get into it, and let's see what's going on with the CL. Okay, so we threw a jump on it, got it off the trailer, backed right off. A little bit of noise, I think it's coming from the tensioner. But it's pretty smooth. No bubbles, that's a good thing. Not that I expected there to be. Okay, let's jump inside real quick before we hook the scanner up. We'll just take a look. We got maintenance required, VSA, check engine light, 229,000 miles, SRS light, ABS light, traction control, seat belt. Smooth though, I'm telling you. Alright, let's check windows. Yep, that was down. That one works. Sunroof. Sunroof works. That's awesome. Horn works. Radio. Oh, code. Yeah, what is the code for the radio? It is not in there where I thought it was going to be. Terrific. Okay, so we'll just leave the radio. And, oh, first thing I want to do, I had to... Well, I have the meter out. I'm pretty sure the alternator's working. It's just a battery. Oh yeah, 14 volts. It's a battery. Just like I thought. And I'll bring you in here when we check the codes. Because doesn't everybody want to check codes? Okay, I'm using the Innova 3140. Let's see what we get. Only one code. Sensor 2, bank 1 oxygen sensor. P0141. Okay, well, I'm not going to replace an oxygen sensor yet. Let's check this ABS code. Hopefully you guys can see that with me. Pump motor relay. Last time I had one of those, all I had to do was unplug and plug back in the sensor. Okay, to get the battery out, we're going to use a 10 millimeter there, 10 millimeter there, loosen up the top clamp, 10 millimeter there, 10 millimeter there, get rid of this. The battery should come out. We'll run up and get another battery, pop it in there, and we will be good. But I wanted to show you something I just found. And it's like, it's nothing major. It will cause codes. But I was going to say, it's got less than a quarter tank, like almost empty. So let's put some gas in it. So open this up and go, oh, yeah, kind of need a gas cap in there. So I'm going to go get some gas. We'll dump in there. And I just happened to have a gas cap that I bought for the Pilot, and then I bought another one for the Pilot for some reason. So yeah, I got an extra gas cap. All right, here we go. I think I checked the oil when it was at the auction the first time I looked at it. I think it was pretty good. Oh yeah, right to the top. Smells like good oil. So we'll take that. Yeah, no stickers to say when the timing belt was changed. I do have a timing belt kit for it. I bought it for my last CL. And I don't know if I'm going to put it in here or not. I would like to, but at the same time, I'd like to just flip it and let her go. Trans fluid actually looks pretty good. I was expecting to see it all burnt. It is not. With this many miles on it. No, it's red. Smells a little bit burnt, so we'll go ahead and do the drain and fill ×3 on that with some Valvoline Max Life. Let's throw the battery back in. And you know, we're gonna have to go to the junkyard and get a new one of these. But everything else looks pretty good. Okay, so I took the CL out for a drive, and as soon as it shifts into fourth, RPMs go up. Trans is slipping like crazy. So I did smell the transmission fluid. It smelled burnt. I did the first drain and fill with 3 quarts of Max Life, and didn't help one bit. Still doing the same thing. So transmission's toast. I've been researching putting in the 0607 Honda Accord V6 transmissions. Bolt right in, lasts a long time, a whole lot longer than these. This paint, what I'm about to do is I'm about to get the pressure washer and wash it, and then get the buffer out and run a buffer over it and try to restore some of the paint. I mean, it's not terrible. When you look at this corner, you see shiny and then dull. So I'm really going to hit the trunk real good, see if I can get that to buff out. This corner looks okay. Some other things, I don't have the radio code, so I'm not sure if that's going to be a big deal or not. But the seats does not want to go up and back, and you can see what it does when I try to move it forward. It's like this track is stuck. So that's this seat. And if we come around to this seat, what we'll see is pretty much the same thing. I mean, it wants to, but won't. But at least this one goes forward and back. And up and down. It's just... So I'm going to take these seats out and look at them. What we got? We got some dirt. We got some, looks like, I don't know, smoker's junk. In here we got a couple lighters and some other stuff. The trunk. What is in the trunk? Soph, what are you doing, girl? Here, Sophie, the yellow lab. Alright, so in the trunk we got spare tire. In the jack, I don't know why it's sitting on top. That, which I saw in my last Acura, I have no idea what it is. A stack of CDs, we'll figure out what those are. What's up, Maggie? And then various paperwork, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, don't even want to touch that. Alright, why is this thing smashed down so badly? It should be way up here. Oh, it's wet. How in the world is it wet? Oh. So anyway, the tire's supposed to be down there. And we'll clean all this out and put the jack back where it belongs, which is over there. Maybe they had to use it for a spare. I don't know. I'm going to guess these are all trash. So we got blanks, transformers, Rise of the Fallen,